Fun fact for you there now. The General Motors EV1, the electric car of the mid-90s, and also the focal point of the documentary Who Killed the Electric Car, was the first General Motors vehicle in their history to be badged as a GM. Now you know. A balmy day. Met Erin are saying they put out a warning. There's going to be some torrential rain later on. So let's enjoy this dry weather while we can. But sure, don't we need a bit of rain after all that heat we've had, huh? Anyway, cars, yeah. Mark 5 R32. Was it real? Hard to know with all these diesel fakes knocking around. Big brakes, DSG paddles. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, Xenons, etc. Yeah, shitty gel plates. Yeah, who doesn't love a good 6? Fuck you and your mini roundabout. It's a Volvo. It's a Volvo 480. The sub-brand is nonsense. It's an unnecessarily large and heavy car, but just purely as a piece of design, it's pretty good. Radio Nova. Yeah, no, it's a Corsa. The Hyundai Matrix. One of Pininfarina's lesser moments. Fuck black wheels on a black car, but a TI. And it's on good tyres, so someone appreciates what they own. And also K11. Future classic. I'm not big into matte cars at all, but it's an RS6. Cheeky. Permanently elevated spoiler. That's how people know you're cool. This fall, the world will succumb to the Catalyzer. In theaters only. W123, C123, I don't know, old Merc. Future classic. 944? 924? It's gotta be a Porsche, eh? Oof, this is looking very sorry for itself altogether now. Padre PL sticker for the win though. You just know there's a 250 GTO in one of them. Again, the whole black wheels, black car thing can get fucked, but I'm just gonna put it right out there. I would 100% have one of these. I'd even have it over a Yaris GR, or GR Yaris, whatever the fuck. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a Porsche. I think it's a Porsche. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You hate to see it. You really do. Old school cool. New school monstrosity. I never have, and I never will, like the R107. I think it's just because they remind me of America so much, which is probably what they were going for. But now they're everywhere because they're all of classic status. Each to their own, I guess. Wheel motherfucking G. Survivor Starlet. And there's the lovely Jag XJC. This poor Baleno. Save me. Yeah, featured a couple of times before, but never really a bad time for a bi-turbo though, is there? Really? I just dropped the receiver for my microphone, and it got run over by a C-Class. But miraculously, it's still working. Unfortunately though, in that melee, a V12 Vantage just rolled by and I missed it. Oh well. Ooh, a Mach 1 you say? Brand new. Can't say I hate it. This V8 or that V8. Pit stop for some Java. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we... Another poxy R107. Go away. Do you ever find yourself thinking, I want an MX-5, but I want one that doesn't look as well, is heavier, and has a shitter engine? Well, here you go. As is tradition, let us frequent the laneway of overpriced classic cars, shall we? 420 bra. Type RA, WRX. Blocking the entire public laneway, should I add? Elise. Another 420. Alpha Junior. NSX. If you really must SUV, it should be a roughy, tufty, tatty Land Cruiser V8. The future is now. They call this part of Dublin Little Italy. Dublin's never really a mecca for interesting vehicles, and I come out and do these silly videos in the hope of seeing something pretty interesting, but rarely do. But then you stumble across shit like this. Don't say it's not a real Ferrari. It's a real Ferrari. Closer inspection of this Dino. I assume it's a real one. Yeah, it is. Utterly fantastic. What a pretty car. I wouldn't have a red one. There's someone else in Dublin who has a silver one. And chatting to that man before, the silver one was originally owned by the Pilkington family, them of car glass fame. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Ooh, it's missing a centre cap. So they're really easy to come by. Not a bad alley up to be cruising around in on your end plates, even if it isn't a GTI with GTI wheels. And also a VXR, or as we call in these parts of the world, an OPC. Another Mark V or 32. Much nicer one. I prefer the look of the Mark IV, but it's just probably the better car to live with. Makes a great noise. I'll assume it's a DSG rather than a manual. That would be asking too much, but let's have a closer look. Ooh, it's a manual. What drug money bought you in the 80s? Well, that's that for today. Pretty interesting. I can't even remember half the stuff that we saw. We did see a Dino, and it is a Ferrari. It is a real Ferrari before anyone even goes there. But until next time, stay safe, stay well, I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.